Alright, so you have your tofu, right? This one's the extra firm tofu. Or just the regular term. Yeah, it's the regular firm tofu. I put it in the freezer first, and then thawed it out, put it in the fridge or whatever for a day. Okay, so after you cut open the box, you have to drain it. You pull the big-ass cube out of the container, and you squeeze it with your hands. You can't really do this with the silken tofu. This is really only like the firm or the extra firm. I think if you do it with the silken tofu, you just have to make sure that you froze it first and thawed it out. When you freeze it, it kind of makes all the tofu nice and firm and gives like the proteins, like they change, they do something weird. Alright, so you get a cutting board, put down some paper towels because you're going to want to squeeze all this extra moisture out, and the best way to do that is you can get like a tofu presser. They make these things like a little guillotine, but like to smash, or like a press, like a vice press. You can put somebody's head in and squeeze it, really crank down, get all the answers out of them. Who are you working for? That kind of deal. And then, just grab whatever you have laying around, like a pot or a book or whatever, and just squeeze it, smash that shit, make sure you get all the moisture out of there. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm cutting this in half. Very nice. Okay. Doing it 90. Cutting it again. So a nice grid. This is my OCD coming out. You just slice it in half again, slice it in half again, slice those halves in halves, and you just keep doing that until you have like nice little, bricks of like little domino-shaped tofu pieces. If you've never played dominoes, congratulations, you're just like me. I've never really played dominoes. I don't know how to play it, but I know they exist. I like setting them up, in little things. Okay, here's the size of the piece of tofu that you want. That's the perfect size. That's what she said. But yeah, you put the dominoes in a row. And whoa. Okay. Then you get a bowl, right? Okay. I put a little bit of oil in there. I would recommend skipping this part because this was like an experiment, and what happened is it made all the flour clump together, and that's not really what you want. Oil is just nice in the air fryer because it makes it crisp a little bit better. I just put some salt in there. That was the first part, and then here's some curry. Put some curry in there. It makes it a little spicy. You get that little spice. Okay, and then I think this is regular flour. It could be rice flour, but both would work. Get enough flour in there, mix it around, make sure that your curry mixes in with your flour, whatever. And this is totally not even necessary. You could just throw this in the air fryer, it'd be alright. Okay, yep, okay, so once you get all the tofu in the flour, you gotta stir that shit around. Make sure that the flour is, coating your tofu pieces. It's just like a light dusting, really. Just like a little light, it's not a batter. Okay, this is just like you're dusting the outer layer of your tofu. Okay, yeah, you gotta make sure you pull the blocks of tofu apart because they're gonna stick. They're gonna stick together. That's just what they want to do. They love being together. For always and ever, forever. You pull the little pieces of tofu. Yep, you got it. Okay, pull that apart. Now we just kind of mix it around with our hands. No, I'm still pulling them apart. Ew, clump of curry and oil. Ugh. Okay, yeah. Just knead it with your hands. Make sure you get all the dust. Get all that extra flour that was sitting at the bottom, to coat your tofu. Just fold it in. Yeah. Okay, get that shit off your hands. Okay, preheat your oven for 425 and set your time for 18 minutes. Should be fair enough. Let that preheat, make sure that other shit's not in your oven, okay? And while that's preheating, you want to load up your tofu on your baking sheet. So I put parchment paper down. I find that this is really nice, so it prevents your pieces of tofu from sticking on the tray. You can see it's a little discolored because I'd already used this parchment paper. I like to use parchment paper a few times, I don't like to waste it, So, okay, now you're going to make your sauce. So I put a little miso glaze sauce, okay, that's what this is. And then this is a Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce, it's like a little sweet and tangy sauce, Or just kind of like a sweet sauce, So you mix the sweet and you mix the sour and the salty and the all right, so it finished cooking. That was 18 minutes at 425 degrees, and now they're nice and crispy. Holy fuck. And then I heated up the sauce in the microwave for about 20 seconds, probably a little bit too long because it started exploding. And okay, throw your crispy little nuggets of soya flesh, okay, and drizzle that sauce upon the cubes of soybean meat, Dang, yeah, get it all in there, yeah. Feed them little baby birds, you know what I'm saying? Get that glaze. Alright, and there you go, that's the finished product. There's your close-up, that's the money shot right there. I probably could have used a little bit more sauce, you could probably just throw that in a big-ass bowl. Didn't it look nice?